Hello wonderful people, this is your boy Nick Asa. In today's video I'm going to share with you some of the petty stuff that you should be able to know whenever you are working with your sachet water production machines. Not everything that you should call an operator. There are petty stuff that you should be able to deal with them by yourself, and when it gets out of hands, then you can call in operators to come and check them for you. But there are stuff that you should be able to know. So in today's video, I want you to sit tight, stay tuned, and I will share this with you briefly. Okay, so people, if you are out there, if you're a sachet water producer, then this video is for you. Most of the times, some of the common issues that we encounter is leakages in our water. So sometimes you will make produce and then you will realize that some of your produce are leaking. So I'm here to enlighten you on some of the areas that you should pay attention whenever you experience leakages in your water. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about here, I'm sitting in front of the machine, so I'll just take you to some of the areas that you should pay attention whenever you realize that you are making leakages. So let's do this together. I'm the only cameraman. I'm doing everything all by myself. So guys, pardon me. Okay. Sorry. So the first thing I want to talk about is, let me bring the camera up so that you can at least see. The first thing I want to talk about is whenever you are experiencing leakages. First of all, check your sealing temperatures. Okay, first of all, you're going to check your sealing temperatures. Please guys, please pardon me, let me fix my microphone here so that I can use my fingers. Okay, so first of all, you will check your sealing temperature, and then you will also check the texture of your nylon. So normally, if you are making leakages, you will pick a piece like this. If it is about if the leakage is from the temperature, you will normally see it from the sealing point that part is leaking. Yes, you usually see the sealing point that part is leaking, or you will see it at the edge, at the very edge, like here. The moment you see that part is leaking, or this side is leaking, then is from the sealing temperature. So if you know that your nylon is very soft, I will advise that with the vertical heat sealing temperature, you will adjust it. Let me bring it closer so that you can see. You will adjust it to, don't let it get to 150. This is 150, but let it be 2 steps behind, or two steps behind, or 3 steps behind the 150. Okay, and with the cutting temperature, normally let it pass the 250 a little bit, like 3 steps forward the 250. So let's say 253, or maybe 252. Another area that I want you to also pay attention to is this locking part of your machine. Okay, there is this white thing here. And there's another one behind the rubber. Yeah, you can see. Can you see it? Yes, this white thing here before the rubbers. that helps tighten the rubber so that it can do the pulling process very easily. So anytime you realize that those tires are down, anytime you realize that those tires are down, then you're going to have to replace it, else it will not be able to pull the rubber accurately as it's supposed to pull it. So you have to also pay attention to this side. Sometimes this side can give you very tiny cuts. So you realize that you are doing the cutting, and then sometimes you will find a size like a yogurt size. Yeah, the problem is from this ties behind it, behind the metal. So anytime you realize that it's flat, it's getting flat, you have to replace it. Now when we come down here to the cutting area, this is called a Teflon cloth, and beneath it is a Teflon tape. And there is, okay, for the sake of this video, I will just, and there is a black tie. There's a black tie here. So whenever you realize that this tie is getting flat, like it's like a car tie, when a car tie gets flat, what we do is we replace it. So if you notice that this tie is getting flat, you have to replace it. Either than that, it will give you issues at the cutting part. Okay, so now let's go to the back of the machine. So when we come here, you have to also pay attention to this side, the locking side. You have to make sure that this is in a very good alignment. If you are fixing it, oh god, you have to make sure that this is in a very good alignment. In my next video, I'm going to take you through the pressure control. If you are producing water, the pressure control, most people have issues with the pressure control. So if you are bagging, you should be able to bag comfortably without this thing, the pressure control, disturbing you. So in my next video, I'm going to take you through how to do that. But before I end this video, I want to take you to the RO system. Okay, so this is how to use it. It's very simple, but you need to be very, very careful and cautious about certain things. Okay, so we have labeled ours so that it will be easy for us to deal with it. So this is the high pressure, HP first, feed second. Okay, so first of all, you will switch it on here. This is a switch button over there. You switch it on here. Then you make sure every pipeline here is free. I'm saying free because a situation where it is locked, situation where it is locked like this, it is going to affect here the pump and the two bombolets. So you have to make sure everything is free. That's what I mean by every pipeline is being free, so that when you come to the power system, you will first of all switch on the feed. If you are treating water, you first of all switch on the feed. So as soon as you switch on the feed, it will bring the water to a certain level here. Okay, it will bring the water to a level on this measurement here, and then you wait for like 5 seconds or maybe 10 seconds. Then you switch on the pressure pump. The moment you switch on the pressure pump, you have to pay attention to the bombolets and your raw water tank, making sure that you have enough in your raw water tank. And you have to also be checking it up, because if you are not there, if you switch it on and you are not around and you leave it, by the time you come, when all the raw water is finished, it will absorb air. The two bombolets will absorb air, and for all you know, it will burst. These two things are expensive, a little expensive. So I don't think you want to be buying them over and over. So the moment you switch the pressure pump, press the pressure button, you have to make sure that you are not that far away so that you can be checking it up. Because if you leave it, as soon as your raw water gets finished, these two bomboles will absorb air and it will shrink and it will burst. And you have to go and buy another one. Okay, so in my next video, I'm going to be showing you how to control the pressure pump. All right, stay tuned. If you haven't subscribed, do so that you will be the first person to enjoy any video or benefit from any video I upload. Okay, if this is your first time on this channel, you're welcome. Do subscribe to this channel for more relevant videos. Don't forget to give it a massive thumbs up. See you in another video.